Hello, Chastity families, and welcome to a summer edition of the Facebook Friday Show. I'm Meg Killingsworth here with our very specials teachers, or otherwise known as our Pathways teachers. Hello, ladies.
Hey.
Hi. Hey, let's start by introducing ourselves and what we teach.
Hey, I'm Courtney Dugan, and I teach the audiovisual special.
I am Lisa Bruce, and I'm the Instructional Technology Specialist.
I'm Sarah Wiggins, and I am the Media Specialist.
I'm Melanie Roper, and I teach music and chorus.
And I'm Kathy Johnson. I teach STEM and Farm to Table.
I'm Julie Hubbard. I teach art.
I'm Christy Waters. I'm the PE teacher.
Thank you, ladies, and thanks for joining us today. We are really encouraging students to do their reading during the summer. 15 to 20 minutes a day makes all the difference in the world. So this group of teachers has brought along some reading recommendations for you. So Miss Dugan, let's start with you. What
Okay.
do you suggest?
Well, I actually brought two books today, and they're really just representative. The first one I brought is The BFG by Roald Dahl, and then the second one is Double Fudge by Judy Blume. But I really recommend any books by these two authors. I think they are great for the older kids that can read by themselves, and I think they are awesome read-alouds if you want to read to your kids this summer.
I love Judy Blume was my favorite when I was a girl, for sure.
Yes.
And I brought today A Wrinkle in Time by Madeline L'Engle. And when I was a kid, I used to check this book out on a regular basis. I had the parts memorized. So I think this is a great read. Again, you can either read it yourself or have your parents read it with you. Great book.
Or read it and then watch the movie.
There you go. Double doozy.
And I brought a book called Hoot, and again, similar to them, it's by an author named Carl Hiaasen, and a lot of people haven't heard of him, but he is my favorite author, and every single one of his books has a singular name, like Hoot, and they all have some kind of action and adventure. It has to do with kids solving some kind of puzzle or maybe even a crime, and it is a great book to read over the summer. You won't be able to put it down, and then you'll want to read the rest of them.
I brought Who Bop by Jonathan London, and it says, Who Bop, we all bop for bebop. Hip hop, doodly wop, let's go to the sock hop. It's a very musical book. It's a fun book for the younger kids that really like to do the rhyming stories. And I use this one as a music class, and if you love the Froggy books, Jonathan London also wrote all of those. So I love Jonathan London for all the younger crowd.
I brought the book Christina, Katerina, and the Box. Any of the kids who've been in my kindergarten class know that I like making things out of old boxes. And this, in this story, the characters get a box and they make things, and when it falls apart, they make something else. They keep reusing the same box. It's a great summer book. I hope you enjoy it too.
Oh, box. That sounds very artsy. Well, I brought A Bad Case of Stripes by David Shannon.
I love this book.
I love this book. It tells the story of Camilla Cream, who really deep down loves lima beans, but she won't admit that she likes lima beans, and she comes down with a real bad case of stripes when people make fun of her for eating her lima beans. I love also the illustrations in this book. Art's, one of my things. So the illustrations in all of these pages when she turns into various patterns and things during the book are awesome. So check this book out with your kids.
And I brought K is for Kick because I'm a PE teacher. I have to incorporate all this. This is a great literacy connection to physical education. We just finished up our soccer unit from the fundamentals of soccer all the way to sideline soccer. Incorporated this book into one of our stations, and the kids loved it.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for those book recommendations, and I love that we have a nice mixture of short stories and long stories.
Right.
Summer is the perfect time to be reading. Hey, and a shout out to our Hampton Library, who's going to be partnering with us on Wednesday nights from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So if you want to head to Hampton Library anytime, but there will be a staff member there on Wednesdays from 4 to 6, you can check out any one of these books too. Happy reading, everybody. We'll see you real soon.
Bye.
Summer.